I get off this bitch and go to sleep. At this point where our president is a child molester, bitch. You gotta be get the black treatment. You're guilty until proven innocent. Blacks, we know what that shit feel like our whole life. We've been guilty until, and even then, bitch, it's you gotta go through a fucking mountain and prove your innocence. It ain't no innocent until proven guilty. No, bitch, you guilty until proven innocent. Bitch, if it walk like a duck, talk like a duck, quack like a duck, act like a duck, it is a fucking duck. Don't let a bitch trick you. Bitch, this man, at this point, Donald Trump would have to practically pull his pants down. And even still, that shit wouldn't mean nothing. But prove you don't got a little. Because that, and you know, the fucked up part of my mindset is like, it feels that dick ain't grew yet. It ain't nobody's fault other than God. If you want to blame God for anything, blame him for giving grown ass men little boys dicks. That's nobody's fault but God. You got to take that shit to God. You got to take off. And even then, God is such a cool ass God that he switch shit. You know what I'm saying? Like God would be like, okay, I'm gonna give you a little dick, but I'm gonna make you rich as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna give you a big dick, but I'm gonna make you poor as shit. Okay, I'm gonna give you the biggest dick, I'm gonna just make you a retarded ass nigga. It's like a comedian or some shit. When you go to the Golden Gates at the end, you gotta say, God, why you be playing these fucked up ass games? But the reality is, I often I often put in the category of child molesters small dick, cause you got it that little dick energy. You know what I'm saying? Like when you was a nigga that beat on your woman or some shit, that's little dick energy. Big dick nigga don't have them problems. Big dick niggas okay, bitch. You wanna leave? Bitch, big dick nigga be singing Jagged Edge to a bitch. If you wanna leave, you can leave, you can leave. Cause I've been tired of you, even you tired of me. That's big dick energy, bitch. Get your ass walking. Big dick energy and this saying Fantasia to a bitch. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. That's big dick energy. Little dick energy, oh lord, little dick energy just do Aki shit. I'm not answering no question because I'm here for a short time, not a long time. How about you just go ahead and throw a light or keep it moving? So I'm convinced Trump is moving on some little dick energy and he's a child molester, dog. Ain't no way in hell a child molester made it to your fucking wedding. You got all these pictures with the cracker. You been on the cracker plane and then you say, oh, why we still talk about? We talk about it because you got all the pictures with them, bitch. We talk about it because you and former presidents like Bill Clinton, who got sex scandals and shit, got pictures with this bitch. We talk about it because I'm from Florida. So, bitch, we talk about it because he lived in Palm Beach with you. Palm Beach ain't but so big. Palm Beach ain't but so big. Bitch, all the millionaires know each other. They rub elbows fucking with each other, nigga. So, cuz, you been rocking with the child molester for so fucking long. And Pam Bundy, I just want to say this real quick. I want to give a disclaimer. For all the posts out there who thought it might go back and do their research and be like, oh, he was defending Pam Bundy. Pam Bundy did a very solid, that I thought was a solid at the time, when she was AG of Florida for me. And she didn't actually help me, but the fact that she listened to what I had to say as me being a constituent, and I voted for Pam Bundy just like I did for Nikki Haley or whatever the fuck, not Nikki Haley, but Nikki Freed. The same way I fucking did that, Pam Bundy was accessible, and I appreciate any government official that's accessible, that don't duck no questions. So I fucking fought for Pam Bundy because I was like, Pam Bundy is just a fucking sheep going to the slaughter. She got into some shit she didn't know she was getting into. But now at this point, she's just complicit. At this point, as a woman, she gotta fucking say, okay, yeah, I was complicit with trying to protect Trump, but I'm still a woman. At some point, you gotta feel offended by the little fucking girls that got raped and molested. Mind you, it's majority little white girls that got molested. So, like, at some point, if we live in an America that's so race-based, then motherfucker, when does it touch the white man heart or white woman heart that these little white girls was fucking getting their lives stolen from them? And I ain't talking about just murder. I'm talking about, imagine walking the earth and being alive. They got something called dead man walking. What about dead woman walking? a fucking billionaire molested you and you've been telling the world, and the world like, I don't give a fuck. And these little girls kill themselves. Meanwhile, in our face, the fucking co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell moved to a fucking minimal security. This shit got me up. I can't sleep, dog. I want to go to sleep, but I keep having nightmares about this shit, bro. The fucking woman got moved in our face. They playing in our face, dog. At some point, dog, we gotta be offended. At some point, I'ma need you rednecks out the fucking bushes to fucking come out and call this cracker out, dog. And say we don't play by, we might be about some hate niggas and fuck niggas, fuck Jews or fuck everybody, but we don't play by our kids. I need the rednecks to come out the bushes. I need you motherfuckers to come out of silence and call this motherfucker Trump the fuck out, because they been playing in our face talking about grand jury. I just watched this Tyler Cohen, whatever the fuck his name is. He just gave the whole game up. He just said that it ain't about the grand jury. Pam Bundy holding the fucking aces in her deck. The grand jury only gonna release a minuscule amount of the evidence they withholding from us. The fucking DOJ got hundreds of thousands of documents on this motherfucker. And they telling us to wait for the documents. Only thing the grand jury is gonna do is expose the motherfuckers that snitched on them. That really fucking helps them. We don't wanna know who snitched on Jeffrey Epstein. We wanna motherfucking know the bitches that co-conspired with this motherfucking funky ass bitch. We wanna know the child molesters that walk around and smile in the fucking public eye, and other bitches got dirt on them, so they motherfucking sell us as Americans. They sell Medicare, they sell your health care, they sell your dental care, they sell your 401k. All that shit goes down the motherfucking screen because this bitch like getting his dick sucked by 8-year-olds. Yeah, let's talk about it, bitch. You motherfuckers flee, cocksucker. Bitch like fucking little kids, and then they motherfucking goddamn they get blackmailed and shit. Matter of fact, let me get this cocksucker out of here. This fake profile. You get the fuck on, faggot ass fuck nigga. Get you a real profile, puss ass nigga. That part. Now I go get you another profile to talk your shit from. And you too, bitch. We don't hold on. One time I'm back on my shit. Boom. Okay, boom. Now that we got the cocksuckers out, I'm talking about our president. I'm talking about our child molesting president. And you know what was so crazy is I did a whole collage of Joe Biden, Mr. Touchy Touchy Philly. They got a whole video of Joe Biden touching the little girls and touching all kind of women inappropriate and shit. And I thought he was the most disgusting fucking vile human being that could ever be president. And despite a history of fucking racist ass presidents in my beloved fucking country, right? I still found Joe Biden to be just the absolute egregious. But now Trump takes the fucking cake. Oh yeah, and I ain't even finna talk about the personal shit they been putting me through in my personal life. This shit, it ain't gonna. I was talking my shit anyway before this. That's what led to them trying to take me through personal shit. But motherfucker, I'm here to let you know, the more fucking shit you try to take me through, you can't discourage me, bitch. I'm gonna just let you know, you can't never get me. One thing about me, what made me so genuine, which I wish our presidents was, is you can't blackmail me. You can't extort me. You bitches can get extorted. That's why you politicians. That's why politicians get extorted all the time. Look at Eric Adams. Bitch, Eric Adams was doing all kind of egregious deals. Trump cut his ass free. Then he said, oh, bitch, whatever you say, put your thumb up my ass, bitch. No, bitch. I represent the black and white real Americans that love fucking America. But you know what we love more than America? We love our future. You know what our future is? That's our children. That's who I represent, bitch. I don't represent no class. I don't want a bitch to misconstrue this as he's a pro-black. No, motherfucker, I'm a pro-American, pro-child. You know what's so crazy, dog? I need motherfuckers to really understand this shit. How Trump is embarrassing the Republicans. Republicans supposed to stand on child first, right? I'm almost put myself with we, because I consider myself independent, but since I voted for Trump and I got a lot of conservative values, I'm putting myself in the we. We're supposed to stand on values that say we the kids, because in order to say that you hate abortion, that means you gotta love kids. If you don't love kids, you like abortion. That's what all conservatives and Republicans can agree on. If you love children and love life and love everything of procreation, that means you love kids. If you don't love fucking kids, then you down with motherfuckers who fucking abuse children. You down with motherfuckers that molest, rape, and kill these fucking little kids. At the top. I gotta say something to clear kills now. I'm gonna say something to clear kills real quick. Now, I've been dealing with a lot of trolls tonight, but I don't know what, I don't take your comment as a troll comment. I'm gonna read what Clear Kills wrote. First of all, where the fuck is my high school diploma at, bitch? I've been fucking moving my shit around so much. I just used this for you. Oh, here it go, right here. They just asked about graduating and shit. You know what I'm saying? So proudly my shit, you know what I'm saying? That part you did. Let me open it up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Tight shit. I got the vinyl over to cover it because this shit's so fucking old. This is 21 years old. But, bitch, you did that type shit. You feel me? Shout out my high school. Point that I'm making is I'm going to go ahead and read Clear Kills whatever the fuck question. It says, you ever wonder why when you graduated high school there wasn't a nice job for you making a good living with all those benefits and a 401k? Why to save 1% and get around certain practices like pollution and safety practices? We were sold out way before Trump came around. Bro, I was born in 1986. We was sold out before I even touched on the earth. That's the fucked up part they don't teach you in school. But Trump was the first one. Man, Trump is let me tell you something. I voted for Trump. Trump is a motherfucking politician. Don't get that shit twisted. Not only is he a politician, Trump is a coward. Because a real leader die for what they believe in. Trump did call out some shit when he called out the tax code. Dave Chappelle said it best. Dave Chappelle made it an actual joke. Dave Chappelle called out, when Trump called it out, he said, yeah, the tax code is a fucking ripoff, and I use the tax code to my advantage. He said, you want to fucking stop me from cheating the tax code? Why don't you change the tax code? But I know you won't, because y'all enjoy the shit. Yes, he did. He fucking called the shit out. Trump stood for something. But just like a lot of fucking leaders, they fucking put a fucking bullet past his, wisdom past his ear, and the motherfucker ain't never been the same since. He been a whole pussy. Big P, he the fattest pussy. He fatter than a scripple pussy on a Friday night. He's scared. Real leaders die for what the fuck they believe in. So, if you can't acknowledge that, because one thing about me, I'm a realist, bro. I don't go for just the rhetoric shit. You gotta listen to a lot of that hype shit, and then you gotta understand Trump is scared to lose his motherfucking life. That's what you, man, Trump, man, all right, you getting blocked now, because now you just on some fucking rhetoric. I'm only down for people that actually motherfucking got some kind of sense that they can actually waver. A motherfucker that listens and then they got a little consensus about themselves where they say, damn, that kind of dude, they actually think about it. But you know a brainwashed motherfucker when they just got one talking point and then they just stick to that talking point. This is not this, and that's never what kind of voter I was. And if I was ever a politician, I wouldn't want a person to vote for me who just stuck along party lines. We live in a gray area. America is a fucking gray area. The whole America. If you stuck on red and you stuck on blue, then you already lost in the sauce. If you stuck on a MSNBC or stuck on a Fox News, you are Newsmax, you lost in the sauce, bitch. You gotta know how to get a whole bunch of information and then decipher that motherfucker. You gotta put the filters on for yourself. You gotta take it all in. Most definitely, you gotta take in every aspect, and then you decipher that shit. If you just taking in one fucking, you like a horse with the blinders on. I don't even want to engage with you bitches. Back to the point, because we're not gonna make it a long night. Trump is disappointing me. He's a fucking dude boy. He's scared. He's not the guy that I voted for. He's not the guy that ran on the campaign. None of the motherfuckers in his cabinet is. That's why they all fucking getting all these diversions and shit. JD Vance, really, you know the funny thing about JD Vance? I reserved my judgment until tonight about JD Vance, and now I'm gonna drop my reservement. So I reserved my commentary about JD Vance because I said, damn, this guy is scary. Like when I say scary, I'm talking about he scared me because he was very articulate. And he didn't align himself with Trump. Definitely in the beginning, he hated Trump. He was a never Trumper. So I was always curious about why the fuck is JD Vance a never Trumper is, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did he team up with him? I was kind of curious about this shit, right? So he went to speaking in, you know what I'm saying? He did the debate actually, right? And I was like, damn, he was kicking what's the name ass. I don't know who it was, but he was kicking his ass. I was like, damn, he sound like he should be the president. Fuck the vice president. Now I realized JD Vance, I don't even want to diss the. Well, no, I'm gonna diss this guy too. I'm gonna diss another guy because he was fucking with a little kid too, Matt Gaetz. JD Vance is a fucking Matt Gaetz. Now Matt Gaetz stand on a lot of correct points, just like my new favorite, one of my favorite Republicans. I never thought I'd say this shit. What's the white lady out of Georgia? Y'all gonna have to give me her name. I can't think of her right now. But the white lady out of Georgia, very outspoken. Oh God. See, the media have you disliking motherfuckers who you got a lot of commonality with. So I didn't know I had so much. Like, one thing we got our commonality is we proud Americans and we don't want to see our fucking. Well, we already seen it. See, that person who came in earlier said America been sold itself. Yeah, America has been sold itself. America has been exploited for the last 30, 40 fucking years. But only way you gonna get change is real people. And motherfuckers gotta die. When I say die, die speaking the truth. Cause if you think the truth is free, if you think speaking the truth is something you get to fucking do because this is a constitutional right, bitch, you out of your mind. Motherfuckers in American history have spoken, used their constitutional rights to speak the truth. And where did it get them? A fucking pine bar, 6 feet. And the motherfuckers that was allowed to stay alive for 40, 50, 60 years talking that shit, Minister Farrakhan, fucking, I'm just talking black shit that I know of real quick. Minister Farrakhan, Jesse Jackson, all these niggas been sold themselves out. They said, they seen the other nigga get shot. They said, no, 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 no. Nope, sign me up for the talk shit, niggas. I just want to talk a little shit. I show up when the nigga get home, beat up by the cops, and I say, hey, march, march, march. And then they motherfucking, same thing with the white man. Fucking, they seen Lincoln get his fucking head, his big top hat got blew off into the front row. They said, oh, no, fuck, no fucking way. I'm gonna reserve my. They seen Kennedy get whacked in front of everybody. Bitch, that they could have whacked Kennedy any fucking where. They did it. One thing about it is they make a public spectrum of the shit. This is a fucking, that little Trump shit. They could have fucking took shots at him like how they discovered the guy on the golf course. That could have happened without even the other little kid. But we need you bitches to see this shit. We need any motherfucker that want to get on this shit, because I do believe that there was a big campaign. One thing Trump was legit mad about was, he was like, man, the election was stole from me. He just was convinced this shit was stole from him. And he was so convinced because he was so convinced that he was anti-establishment. Now he moved like a fucking seasoned politician. I watched him on the Joe Rogan show. I thought that was one of his greatest interviews because it was his most vulnerable interview. This was most honest interview. He said, I got in the office, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Bitch, I didn't think I was gonna win. It's almost like a Dave Chappelle joke again. Dave Chappelle joked about this shit way before Trump was president. Dave Chappelle was like, motherfucker was just drunk and they was in the booth like, I'm gonna vote for him. And then they woke up the next morning like, what? He won? That's literally what the fuck Trump went through. He didn't think he was gonna win. Then he won. I gotta fucking establish a cabinet, bitch. I don't know about this shit. I just knew I had ideas. I didn't know I gotta establish a team. So that's why he was saying that to Joe Rogan, giving excuse to why he fired so many motherfuckers. Cause he was like, yo, I was hiring who other people was telling me to hire. And then he even said in hindsight too that he had like an advantage, which I thought was an advantage. It's like a rookie getting to sit on the bench and watch, like Jordan Love got to watch for a couple years, or your boy Pat Mahomes got to watch. He got to observe Joe Biden make his fuck ups and say, man, I would have did this, I would have did that. And then realize, okay, I'm coming back strong. Came back with a routine. One thing about it, I used to brag on Trump like I've never seen no president do, like I'm doing right now. I'm just going off the top. I don't read no script. Trump, when he do his debates, he ain't come with no script. Everybody else got to read their little paper, their little stat sheet. He like, bitch, I got this shit memorized. I know what the fuck my presidential plans is. You bitches don't know what the fuck y'all want to do when you get in office. You need script writers. That's why he was so good. He was able to rebuttal you so fast and be quick with it because he knew what he wanted to say. He had this shit planned out. What he didn't have planned out was these bitches were gonna say, man, we know you've been fucking these little girls with Jeffrey Epstein. You know we got a video on you, right? Oh, you want to see it? Check it out. That's like they do. That's why we live in a data collecting society right now, collecting your data. Even the little shit talkers that come in this room. Bitch, a bitch got your data. That's why they sent you in this bitch to fuck with me. That's why your ass got blocked, and I was low key when I was blocking you, so I don't gotta see that shit. Because bitch got everybody's data, bitch in everybody's game room. They been collecting information since Martin Luther King. How you think? Like they, you know, it's so funny because they say movie or art imitates life or whatever. In the Malcolm X movie, they paint a real picture of what I believe was really said. They spying on Malcolm X, mind you. They don't have the capabilities they got now, right? So they got an old school tactic, spying. They spying on him. They tapping this hard wire line, phone line, whatever. And they're like, yo, this motherfucker really keeping it real with his wife. He don't cheat on his wife. That's how they used to get you. It wasn't like, oh, you got a boyfriend in the background, or you got a little boy, you like lady boys and shit, etc., etc. No, nigga, we gonna get you with infidelity. That's how anybody do you. They dress you down. Like, hey, he's a hypocrite. He's saying this. So Martin Luther King, they had this nigga all type of shit. That's the point I'm making. I don't want to mention the Martin Luther King because he was the most presidential-like figure without being the president. So now let's bring up the president. Let's bring up what they do. You got to understand, the Bureau of Investigations used to be a Bureau of Investigation. It wasn't FBI until it was federalized. Then they got the F in front of it. That's what mean FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Before, it used to be Bureau of Investigations until Marcus Garvey came along. So my point that I'm making is, when you look at these motherfuckers and the history of how they started, the genesis of how they started, the CIA, bitch, their whole thing is the motherfucking frame. And when you speak out, they think that they're gonna alienate you. They think that they're gonna see, the only way to, let's talk about what a slave is. Only way I can put you in slavery is if you're scared to die. That's the only way I can enslave you. If I beat the shit out you, I could beat the shit out you, and if you just like, man, you just gotta kill me, fuck it. I can't make you work for free. You ready to die. But if you motherfucking scared to lose your life and you value your life, oh, bitch, I could use you all day, bitch. If you scared of fucking public scrutiny, oh, I could use you all day. Oh, we got one. We got a sucker. He's scared to lose his life. He's scared of what the public gonna say about him. We gonna use him all the way. That's what the fuck they do. So, if this motherfucker trying to like all these smoke screens, hey man, bitch, I don't give a fuck if you name every fucking state after a Confederate soldier and general, bitch. That you're not gonna divert me from knowing that, dog, you're gonna go down in history as a child molester. Child molester. And I'm a guy, I'm gonna say some of that shit that I said off record before. I used to say way before Trump was president. And I don't like be like looking at white women like that, but I am a man. I used to say, goddamn, dog, his daughter is one of the most beautiful outside of Cindy Crawford, outside of this. They used to have a show called The Film Nikita. I don't know her real name. And Cher, I always had a crush on Cher. I don't know what it is, but point is, those are the three most beautiful white women I've seen in my life. Fucking Cindy Crawford, Cher, and this white lady on The Film Nikita. Then along comes Trump daughter. And I said, God damn, this is one of the most beautiful white women ever. I say all that to say, none of that shit matters. Her daddy is a fucking child molester. Child molester. That's the history you're gonna be remembered as. And you know why you're gonna be remembered as that? Because it don't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about how many, like, you can do whatever diversion smoke screens you want to, bro. After I heard what I heard tonight from Brian Tyler Cohen? Once I heard that shit, bro, I mean, I knew it, but I was making excuses till I was naive. And then I said, man, cuz this man covering for a child molester, dog. If you ain't had, and then you went in front of our face and you gonna call yourself vet. the co-conspirator, the co-defendant. Oh, we're gonna see what she got to say. Bitch, clearly we know you went to this bitch and said, bitch, you better not have nothing to say about me. Imagine, you know those in the movies, they got like the rooms where you supposed to pick the perp out and shit. Imagine if the fucking perp actually get to see the bitch that's supposed to point him out. Bitches would be like, I can't see shit. Niggas will go Ray Charles, I can't see shit. Imagine if Crime Stoppers had to report your information to the bitch you telling them. Niggas wouldn't be snitching. So how the fuck this lady supposed to come out and tell you bitches the truth when she already watch y'all allegedly murder her man or either let him go, whatever the fuck you did? I believe more so let him go, but I don't believe let him go. I do believe they murdered Jeffrey Epstein, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's a real deal child molester. You was not gonna be able to just send him back to Israel and say, man, live your rich life here. Hell no, bitch. He's a child molester. He done got to get away with so much fucking vile, nasty shit for so fucking long. You can't motherfucking reverse a person like that. You can't pray it out of them. You can't beat it out of them. You can't sentence it out of them.